Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at Jnolan7's Budget Star Aligner Druid. Star Aligner, I think, obviously an interesting budget deck that people might be trying to pick up recently with the I believe the BlizzCon login bonus. A lot of people did get the golden Star Aligner, free epic, so if you haven't disenchanted that, you wanted to give it a bit of a play with before you decide what to do with it. Here's an interesting deck that you can play. It is, as we said before, nice and budget, only a couple of rares outside of the Star Aligners in here, in cards like Spreading Plague, cards like the, where are we? Spreading Plague, we've got the Strong Scale Scavenger in here, and the Lesser Jasper Spellstone. So outside of the epics, pretty budget. And the whole idea of Star Aligner, if you haven't seen it, is Battlecry. If we control 3 minions with 7 health, we deal 7 damage to all enemies. So the way that we're going to try and set this up, we've got cards like Oasis Snapjaw in here, which certainly haven't played with this for a while. Look at this turtle. I've never actually looked at the golden animation. That's always a Snapjaw for you. So we've got the Snapjaw, we've got Mechanical Whelp as well, which poops out a 7 toughness minion, and we've also got Spreading Plague plus Strong Shell Scav, which can make a whole board of 1/5s, which we can then make a whole board of 3/7s. We've also got a lot of ramp to help us. We've got Wild Growth, we've got Nourish as well, another rare, and we've got Innovate in a pinch if we need to try and combo off ASAP. Because obviously Spreading Plagues and Strong Shell is a 10 mana combo. We can also use Youthful Brewmaster to reset our Star Aligners. So I think this is a pretty interesting, very linear combo deck. If our opponent kind of messes with us too much, we're probably not going to be able to recover. But I think if in the next couple of games we manage to get Star Aligner off once, I think we've done our job. That's our user-defined win condition. Obviously, it's a budget deck. There could be many more powerful cards in here. We could be playing Malfurion. We could be playing a bunch of, the general 7 toughness legendaries and things like that. Hadronox, especially with all these Spreading Plague and Strong Shell Scav, could be pretty good. But we'll see how good the budget version goes. Well, let's jump into some games and see what happens. See if the stars truly align. Okay, here against the Druid Mirror.
Must protect the wild.
So I think all we want to do in the Druid Mirror is make sure that we have as much ramp as possible, maybe even some card draw, but we'll send that back. Send back the Whelp as well. I think we just want to hit mono Wild Growths and Nourishes. So our opponent's probably going to give us a fair bit of time. Unfortunately, we hit none. The full 4 mulligan, we hit no ramp, so if our opponent's got the ramp and we don't, we might be in a bit of a hole. Just a slight hole. Yeah, this Wrath and Swipe, not going to be too useful in this matchup, but they don't have a Wild Growth, so can take that as a positive. Loop Spray, not the ideal draw. Now, if it is Token Druid, then this Swipe Wrath Spellstone could be useful. Could allow us to clear out some high-value targets, slow down the game a little bit. Our opponent will have to maybe lean on Ultimate Infestation a bit too much. The Iron Hood Wave. Well, I think now's a good time to cycle this Wrath. Yeah, we'll cycle another Wrath. Whilst it would have been good to upgrade this Spellstone with our hero power, I think this is fine. There's a Scav.
Job's done.
Alright. 1 Star Aligner. So we've got the Plague, we've got the Scav, and we've got the Star Aligner, so try and keep these. We can either try and keep these in play, or we can swipe them down. No, so they have all the. So this might be token, and they actually have all their things in hand.
For the wilds.
Alright. Come on, opponent. Play Wisps. Play the Wisps. Let us get our Spreading Plague off. Ooh, Biology Project. How interesting. So we can go for the Whelp here.
For the wilds.
Now the question is, do we just go for the Gloop Sprayer whilst it's a 2/2, or do we try and get it dead and then Gloop Spray it?
What
Ultimate
if...
Infestation? Okay. Must feed. It is a requirement that I feed.
I wonder.
It's awkward that we can't innovate out a swipe and play a Gloop Spray in the same time.
For the wilds.
My hand overflows.
Ah. I mean, I guess that's fine. Probably one of the better burns in the deck. Unfortunate. So we are down a 7 toughness thing. So our Gloop Sprayer just got a little bit worse. My hand overflows. My hand overfloweth. Just really armoring up here. Makes me think this is some kind of like... It's going to be the combo version.
For the wilds.
It's very... The fact that we can't like... I think this Gloop Spray is very awkward. I think it's very hard to deploy in a reasonable fashion. Nourish on draw. Sweet essence. And our opponent's never committing more than 1 minion to the board, so these Spreading Plagues are
For the wilds.
very weak.
For the wilds.
I can't think of many other 7 toughness minions that are cheap and aren't dupes. Isn't it that like Mogashan Warden or something? Alright, so our opponent's just burning cards here. So whatever combo they are going to do to us, they're probably going to do to us soon. Here is the natural, so we're burning what? Oh, great.
We be taking this now. Is Cobalt Way.
My hand is too full.
My hand is too full.
The frozen wind guided me.
Oh, we got some stuff. I wonder if there's a like an innovate left in this deck. Oh. I guess we do get to play Malfurion in this game.
The circle of life is over.
We get Tauntos, and then we can innovate out this Scav. Oh! They're lined up. The stars have aligned. Now there is a youthful Brewmaster in there, so our opponent could try to goof us that way.
Out of cards.
Out of cards. So this is glowing, right? So it means it will activate?
The stars align.
Stars align.
Light and rot.
I guess we should have put the Star Aligner probably here so that we had some options with the Gloop Sprayer to get like either the 5-2 and the 7-7 or the 7-7 and the 3-7. So a little bit of a goof there.
Your soul is in my hands.
Azalina. Okay. Hal's pretty good. They could get the... We should trade with this because they could get the Brewmaster.
They grow up so fast.
Oh. Should have traded. It's okay. It's okay.
Look to the skies.
Perish. Light and rot.
I'm running out of cards.
So this is where they're spreading plague, but we have 2 swipes, so pretty well positioned. Swipes also represent a fair bit of reach.
I have no cards
I
left.
think we were one off lethal there if we had traded in the beetle. No, we would have been heaps off lethal. Youthful Brewmaster. Spellstone attack. We've still got the Star Liner here. Drink with me, friend.
I can't win them all.
Woo! That was... oh my gosh. I don't know how we managed to win that. I guess our opponent... even after we burnt the Star Line, our opponent just let us do some stuff. That was sweet. That was sweet. We did the thing that we wanted to do. Should just end the video here. We'll try and get...
Versus Gul'dan.
Alright, up against the Warlock here.
Soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Obviously we want our... want to just full mull for our ramp, try and hit those wild growths. I am pretty tempted to keep this Ferocious Howl. Because it'll also... if we potentially mulligan into our Spellstone, can let us trigger that early. But if it's Zoolock and we're on the draw, are we really... can we really take a turn off? Got that wild growth though. Flame Imp. I think I will... let's coin this wild growth. Our opponent might have the real quick start. No. So might be control lock potentially.
Job's done.
Oof, very good draw. But our next couple of turns are a little bit awkward. Would love to pick up like an Oasis Snapjaw or something. That's a good one.
All the wilds.
Nourish off the top. Let's go. Ooh, El Gigante. There's the Snapjaw. Snapjaw not looking too good right now. Tarkri. It's a really hard situation to navigate. We could have fired off the Spreading Plague, but then it doesn't really do much except gain us a slight amount of health. And then we're down a Spreading Plague. We could have Starfired the Tar Creeper, but we're not concerned about the Tar Creeper. It's only hitting for 1. But instead I went for the line where we lose our Oasis Snapjaw, which is not super high value. And now we're up a bit of a creek. Maybe this is the turn that we Spreading Plague. Gloop Sprayer. The old cube lock doing its thing. Good on our opponent.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
The lackey for the beatdowns. See if our opponent has the Mossy Horror. Where is it? Where is it? Where do we think it is? This one? The 4th card? Come on. You can't be tanking this hard. Soak it in. Enjoy this sick Mossy Horror. Was this a Defile instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So leaves the Mountain Giant on 1, 2. Oh, and the Doomgrave. Oh, and they had the Blood Reaver in hand. Opponent had it all. So definitely seeing one of the weaknesses of the deck there. A lot of high cost clunky things that we can't deploy, but yeah, our opponent had a great start. That cube really punished us, and we don't have any like naturalizers or anything like that to really answer those kind of huge threats.
Versus Saranoyo.
Alright, up against Paladin.
Hello.
I must protect the
Now, we usually always assume that it's going to be Odd Paladin. I think it's still a safe assumption, but we have been seeing a lot more Even Paladin crop up. I'm especially excited for Even Paladin in the upcoming expansion. Saw that new, was it Immortal Prelate? A 2-mana 1/3 that Death Rattle shuffles itself into your library and keeps all enhancements. So I'm actually really keen to see if like an even control deck comes from that. Where maybe you're playing like, you know, Spike Ridge Steeds or Desperate Stand, things like that, to kind of buff this prelate over time as you're controlling things. And then it's kind of this late game inevitable threat, because unless your opponent has, you know, the silences and the answers. Oh my gosh. Opponent going full on ham into this swipe. Feeling good? Feeling good. But, you know, this is Odd Paladin. They have a lot of very high impact cards. This hero power is absolutely relentless. I think we'll go for the Spreading Plague this turn, though. It's a good turn because our opponent can level up just for 2, but they can't you know, hero power level up or anything like that. Nor can they Lost in the Jungle level. Very important. Can use this Starfire on the Stonehill Defender, so we can start getting at these juicy Silverhand recruits. I think is exactly what we want to do. Unfortunately, it will ruin our Star Aligner. There you go. Sometimes the stars don't need to align. Sometimes you just have to kill all the 1/1s. Alright, let's take a look at this deck. So obviously we saw a couple of issues with the deck. Lots of big clunky things. But I think, as we said before, this is a budget list. I mean, we saw it go off, which is just fantastic. I love that. Yeah, other than that, I think that the non-budget version of this deck would be a very, very different deck, probably revolving around, you know, cards like Hadronox to bring back all the 1/5s, have Malfurion in there to get some more Scarabs in, and, you know, focusing on turns where, you know, maybe we're cubing things as well, and get a turn where we Hadronox, bring back a whole bunch of taunts, play the Scav, buff them up, play the Star Aligner. You know, that's I think where we would want to be in the full-on version of this deck. But for now, big thanks to Jnolan for this awesome budget deck. Hopefully you all got your Star Aligners from the BlizzCon login event, and you can test this deck out. If you are watching on YouTube, all the links are down in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Jump over there, check it out, leave a lovely +1 and a nice, thoughtful comment, as I know you will. And until next time, stay safe, stay wavy, and may the stars align for you. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.